Legacy Challenge. We are just carrying on where we left off, and the last episode I aged up Draco at the end and I gave him a makeover off camera, and today we are going to be focusing on some of the things that he wanted to do with his life as well. So I also realized that one of Aurora's favorite color is pink, and a lot of her outfits are just black. So I also incorporated a little bit more pink into her wardrobe. I am not going to go through and show you guys all right now, but you guys will see her different outfits as we carry on. So for Aurora, we're still just focusing on the Super Baron aspiration. That is a very creepy painting that she painted there. I do have custom paintings in my game, so if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments down below. I will see if I can find the creator, or I can link you guys some different custom painting overrides if you are interested in something like that. Just let me know. I do not know why Draco is saying he's over medicated, because I didn't give him any medication, but that's his business. Isabella looks so cute with her little bunny outfit. I like that outfit that I picked for her. Oh, now I'm sending this one to bed, and this is probably the one that I told to go sleep on the couch, so I'm probably like, why is she not sleeping in her bed? And then I'm like, oh, because I told her to. Oops. I'm just overwhelmed with the amount of Sims I got in my household, because I haven't been playing Sims in so long at this stage, so I took a massive break from Sims, so forgive me if I'm a little bit extra cheating with the needs and stuff, because like we're trying to focus on the story here. We're not gonna be too caught up in just little things, you know, or at least that's how I think about it. I'm trying to put the cake away, but the cat is eating it with the candles, which is not ideal. I actually had her skip prom. Oops. I think she got invited to prom with somebody, and then I end up skipping it. I hope that person doesn't get mad at us. Like I said, Daniel's never really a main character. The cake's spoiled. I'd have to now throw it away. Guess I do. Oh, that's annoying. Where's the perfectly good cake? So I'm gonna have her fix that. One of the triplets wants to hang out, so of course we're gonna hang out with, I think that's Gwendolyn. Just get a good reputation. That's good, because she has a good reputation. I'm going to reiterate what I said in the last video, in case one of you watches this video and you haven't watched the one before. If you guys are interested in making Sims for this challenge for me, tag them under Harry Potter Legacy Challenge, and also hashtag #CozyGamerGirl, so that I can find them in the gallery. And then I am sticking to only spellcasters. I don't have the fairies pack, so please don't make me any fairies. I have most of the other expansion packs, so you guys can make other occults as well. But for future partners, for the heirs, as long as they're interested in girls, well, for this generation, it depends on what the heir is for the next generation, whatever that is. So obviously they need to be just sexually interested in this current sim that you're making the partner for. And other than that, I am pretty much open to any sims. You can just make families for them to be friends with, whatever you guys feel like you are more than welcome to, and I will add them into the save as well as we go along. If you want someone to be, say, Isabella's boyfriend when she's a teenager and you make them as a teenager, then I will add them when she becomes a teenager, so that they're the same age. So I will constantly check before every session when I do the recordings if anybody has posted any sims for me to add to this challenge, and I will show you guys whoever I decide to add in, which will probably be anyone that you guys add. Obviously, just be respectful in the naming and everything. Don't give me any bad things. If you make me a bad sim in terms of they have a derogatory name or something like that, then I'm not gonna add them. But otherwise, I'm pretty chill with that kind of stuff. You can even name someone Green Bean and dress them in the eggplant suit, for example. That's this weird example, but oh, that reminds me, I want to play the Vergy Legacy so bad. I'm not even commenting on what's actually happening in the video, I'm just commenting on what I want to do in the future. Oh, it's almost Aurora's birthday. Cool. So I think in the next video we'll probably be having her birthday party. Cool. Maybe we'll work on some of her bucket list things maybe in the next one. I'll make a note of that. Maybe hopefully I'll remember to do that. With me doing things as a voiceover, I'm actually writing down notes so that I can remember what I want to do in the next episode. So hopefully that helps me remember what is happening, especially since I'm swapping between 3 different legacies for 2 sims and 1 Inzo legacy. I am super curious to get back to the Inzo legacy because last time we recorded that, we were pregnant and she's about to have a baby, so I'm curious to see if it's a boy or a girl, how many babies we're gonna have. Don't actually know what Inzo, if what the chances are, if she can have twins or triplets, or guess we'll see when we get there. And I really do still need to go on vacation to actually check out the expansion pack, which I haven't even looked at yet. But I mean, I guess that's how I play Sims 2, isn't it? I just play my legacy and just play with them being at home most of the time. Here I'm teaching her to say sorry because I'm trying to work on her character values while she's still young, because she's the one who's going to have 3 positive character values when she becomes, because she's going to be our heir. So I decided, and because she's the youngest, I just thought we'll give her the most attention because we didn't manage to do that with the twins. So and the forgotten kid our oldest, Janie. So here I'm just checking the timelines because Jane has 5 days Isabella has 5 days before she becomes a kid, and then I'll move her in with her sister Jane until Jane ages up. I might just ask my friends to also make some sims for me for this challenge. That might be fun. At least that way I know someone's gonna use my hashtag. That is a really cool idea. I should do that. Have them add more spellcasters and stuff into my game. Especially since this is basically my occult challenge. I know it's very specific to oh, that's so cute, I love that. It's mostly specific to spellcasters, but I'm gonna try and fiddle with other occults as well. Maybe I'll make Dobby and fairy if I get the fairy pack by that stage. Like, this is gonna be a long challenge, so we can basically make them whatever cult I actually feel like, to be honest. But I don't know. I like working on the spellcaster thing. I like the idea of having like a super family of spellcasters at the end with like a 20 generation long legacy. I think that would be pretty cool. Just grabbing some food. She is upset because someone walked in on her in the bathroom. That sucks for her. I just having Jane get leftovers as well. I like how when they autonomously cross-stitch, that is such a cute thing. I wish they did it more, like with other things. But even the kids like learn cross-stitch, and it's like super cute to me, so I really enjoy it. He's upset about something. He wants to finish an aspiration goal, and so this is where I'm like, he wants to go to a gym and go exercise, and poor guy we've never actually like really focused on him. So this is why this episode is basically the Draco episode, and we're gonna just like work on his life a little bit. Shame the poor guy gets to he has so many kids. I'll let him have a day for himself, you know. So we're gonna go out and take him to the gym so he can go and get that milestone from working out at the gym. Why don't I want to go to Glimmerbrook? That's where I put the spellcasters. I think I'm actually just looking for a gym at this stage. And then I go back into Glimmerbrook. I'm being a little bit silly. So there is a gym. Also, if you guys are builders, or if you know of any good builders that like do renders of these things. I mean, obviously I know like Little Simsy, but if you guys know slightly less popular creators maybe that do like remodels, or even just redo like the lots in the game, or I mean like it can be any lot. If you have any lot recommendations for us, we will go through systematically as we play and like change things up. Like I said, I want to change the spellcaster world up, but I don't build, so I'm going to get builds off the gallery. So I will, if I end up replacing any lots, I will let you guys know. Maybe I'll just put it in the description that this build is by this person on the gallery, so you guys can also get the build if you're looking for it. So let me know in the comments down below if there's any really good builders that like maybe a gym. Like Draco is now working out. He's not gotten that aspiration. He also wants to work out while energized and go jogging. So I'm having him go jog in the snow. I hope he doesn't freeze to death. That would be not fun. Although, to be fair, kids are getting older. Don't really need him as much anymore. These two outfits are two of his new outfits that I put in for him. He's an adult now. He's a little bit more laid back. I changed up his hair as well. So he's just gonna mellow with age. Was thinking about like doing a Lucius vibe, or like give him long hair, but that just didn't suit him. That just screamed Lucius to me, and it didn't scream Draco. So not that I like super matters very much, but if we're gonna have Draco, we need to have him kind of look like Draco at least, even though he's a little bit more stylish. Yuri doesn't realize how many reward points he has, so I decided I'm gonna get him some reward traits so that he can be happier. So like gym rat, absolutely, because he doesn't lose hygiene and he gains fun while exercising, which is probably one of my favorite moodlets to get. Observant is nice because they learn traits faster, and I also grab him a moodlet solver, which basically fixes all his needs and fixes any negative moodlets that he might have. See, I'm also doing morning and night owl, which means they gain skills faster in the mornings or the evenings. So I picked both. So he's gonna have increased skill gain and free services. I don't know why I decided. Maybe you can get a scheduled gardening service. Also incredibly friendly, which is kind of a weird one because doesn't really suit Draco, but that's just cool. So it's also thinking about getting the ghost cow plant, but maybe in another generation, maybe not in this one. So just sorting out his hygiene bar really quickly, and then I'm gonna have him. He wants to have a small business because he's got so many high level skills, but with him having a full-time job, I am not gonna do that with him. Maybe in the next one I will delve into it. I'm definitely going to at some point. Maybe when I stop very veggie, eventually. When my long ass 20 generation legacy challenges are all finished. I do love this challenge though, I can't lie. I do love it. Just the thought of it. I love my characters so far. Aurora is like iconic. Her marrying Draco is pretty cool too, you know? So, like I said, I just grind his aspiration a bit today and just like work on him exercising. He wants to be fitness buff, so he can. Why not, you know? Oh, that's actually cool. I didn't notice he was on his broom there. Rumor has it if you show Trashly a tattoo of a raccoon, you may soften their heart. Okay. That's cute. Some of these pop-ups now are nice things I didn't even know anymore. Although I don't really read them most of the time. I don't know, do you guys read them? I know I don't. This episode's a bit longer than the others. Didn't notice. So, Drake is back home. He wants exercise equipment. Oh, that's own 2 pieces of workout equipment, sorry. So I'm gonna just find some space to put in some exercise equipment for Draco so that he can work out. House is a little bit small, if I could put it that way. Nah, she's not taking money. No, I'm not dealing with needs either. She also wants to start a small business, but go teach your kid how to say sorry. Have them apologizing from a young age. Also, now I mean it. Like, you just being a good parent, teach your kids to be respectful of others. I mean, that's a good thing, right? It's a bit silly that I don't have, because I have my audio settings set up in OBS, but now I'm using my video editing software. Like, the sound quality is going to be different, which is a little bit silly. I wonder if I can open a video I've already done with OBS and then do the voiceover on top of it. I'll have to check, because that's might be a useful thing to make notes of, because then you guys don't hear the cars racing by in the background. So up in that gap at the top of the stairs so that they can just have his workout equipment there. Don't mind me just trying to struggle to find out where the treadmill is in this game. Takes me a few minutes actually to find where that is, but obviously it's under skill items. I don't know why I went outside and checked everything else. Scrolling. Eternal scrolling. And there I find it. That's the punching bag, so I give him a punching bag and a treadmill. I think I picked the treadmill? Yes, treadmill. So that's for Draco, so he can exercise. And then I decide, why not just put a yoga mat as well. This might be nice for them to learn yoga when they get stressed out. So I put like the pink yoga mat in between so that they can do that as well. Don't know why it has to be so close to the treadmill. I hope it works. I think it does. Should be okay. Well, it lets me place it there, so it's probably fine. So now Draco has his exercise equipment that he wanted, and he completes his Solstice journey as well, which is really cool because now that means the poor guy wasn't completely forgotten about. Whereas like I've completed his Soul's journey, but I didn't do anything for Aurora, so. But don't worry, I'll probably do that in the next one. And we'll have an Aurora episode as well. And focus on her. I'll probably do some of her bucket list things as well. Have that kid do some imagination skill. Isabella needs to learn how to max all her traits out. So just have him exercising a bit, practicing his magic. Once again, we have a person sleeping where they're not supposed to be sleeping. Why are they always sleeping where they're not meant to be sleeping? That is what I want to know. My Sims don't like their beds or something. I would do her, have her do a large painting as well. And having Draco work on his magic skill a bit. Why does he have a pink ducky in his inventory? I don't know. He also has some cross-stitch troops, so I have him sell those as well, and then finish the one that he's in the middle of. It's a bit silly if they start these things and then don't finish them. And then I have him drink the moodlet solver so you can be happy again. She's gonna hang out with her mom and learn how to say thanks, sorry, or please and thank you. I'm not sure which one. Sitting on the different couches talking to each other across the room. Probably not ideal, but don't know why I decided to have her working on painting, but because painting's not really a thing. She likes books and stuff, but yeah, it's fine. She wants to chat with her crush. but I didn't realize how late it is, so when she calls her, she's asleep. So she's not very happy. Why is Draco being silly? That's stressful. I need to check on my Sims if any of them are goofballs, because if they become too playful, they can die from becoming hysterical. Apparently, if you're a goofball, you don't. But I've never actually like experienced it, so I try my best not to have Sims die, especially not the emotional deaths. But why is she dazed? I don't know. She needs to parent, teacher say please and thank you. But it is getting her communication skill up, which is interesting as well. I wonder if it's because she doesn't have the communication skill. Hope it's still counting towards her character values. Draco is getting some wellness skill as well, which is cool. It means our yoga mat's being used. No, they do not have a strict family dynamic just because you're trying to teach your kid manners. I am not okay with that. Don't know what the cat's complaining about, since he does have food. Sorry about the beep, guys. That was on my end. If it's more than one beep, I'll cut it out. If it's one beep, then it's okay, I think. I don't know why my Sims keep saying they're over-medicated. Because that's not the same day's moodlet as like saying they're burnt out. That's like the one that's saying they drank too much medication. But I don't even give my Sims medication, so I don't know what they're complaining about. Why is Vlad outside our house? That's a bit creepy. This cat just keeps scratching all our furniture, and we are not going to have any furniture left at this point that is not covered in cat scratches. Note to self: don't pick a mischievous cat next time. Please remind me not to get a mischievous cat next time. Although, to be fair, I don't think I check the cat's traits before I adopt them, so. Happy that he completed his soul's journey. That's really, really good. I'm working out some more. Have her working on her mental skill. And then she can go to sleep. She also wants to find a collectible from being a geek, which I'm probably not going to remember to do or really focus on at all. Jane needs to get some food as well. They're actually trying to call the crush, but the crush is like, it's the middle of the night, what are you doing? I'm just having Draco push the limits of the exercise and that. So maybe he can max out his fitness skill as well. Grab him some food. Oh, no, he's cleaning up the fridge. And then have him grab some food as well. Yeah, he'll cook some mac and cheese. Sounds good. Oh, I love mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is amazing. That cat's on the counter again. I think we're about ready to wrap up this video here. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 250 subscribers and every new friend counts. I also remember to upload your Sims to the gallery with the hashtag CozyGamerGirl and Harry Potter Legacy Challenge for me to add them into my game in the future. If you guys have any lot recommendations, also leave those in the comments down below. And as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.